I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you work hard for me. We're forgetting how to talk. Nah, I don't like no humble beats. Just go and suss it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I like it when you're looking like that. I like it when you chat. I like it when you're looking like that. Oh, shy to find don't mind my reaction. I like it when you look like that. Don't wanna watch a bugger with a white mouth. Just like it when you're looking like that. No sweets, no rush, can't my attraction. Don't think twice, I'm here for a moment. No, I like him better. I got church, please help me end up like it lasts forever. I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you work hard for me. Why forgetting how to talk? Now I don't like no humble beats. Just go and suss it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I've been giving you the worst of me. Give me a second, let me do it. I'm no vegan, agree. I'm off the leash. Go down on your knees. I got PhD. I'm all that you need. Just give me those. I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay the night. Pretty how you work hard for me. Why forgetting how to talk? No, I don't like no humble beats. Just go and suss it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done,
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now, your 2023 Toronto.
About to get started here. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
So just about set. Here's some real power at the plate. Manuel Margot. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike.
Well, he left that changeup off. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And a pitch. And Margot able to spoil that one. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one away.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And now it's Jose Siri. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. On a line out towards center. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Good eye right there.
Count 3-1.
Siri, the runner at second with one away. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. To third. Chapman collects it. Whips it to first. And there are 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Josh Lowe. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And gone! Josh Lowe with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
Randy Arozarena.
In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Randy Arozarena hits one out. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Wander Franco. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch just misses.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And the right-hander deals. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Lau at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. And it is 2-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, this guy's pitching for me, and I'm playing in the outfield. I'm loving every minute of it.
George Springer swings through that one to lead off the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Mejia up with it over to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Ryan Reynolds digs in now. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Here we go. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Margot makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
batting third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The 1-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Rolled over to third. Over to Diaz. And Guerrero is set down. That ends the frame. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Isaac Paredes. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Gausman back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and That's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Yandy Diaz now. Next offering is down low, and that is ball one. Righty delivers. In the air out towards right center. And there's one down. Throw over to first.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Manuel Margot. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. In there for strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering upstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Lifted in the air, right center field. What a play in right field. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
And at first, now at the plate, Jose Siri. He's a guy who does it all. And that's in there for strike one. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Merrifield to first in time. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he deals. In the air, left field. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now it's Matt Chapman. First pitch, not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swings through that one out front that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And now the lefty. Chapman gets a piece there. Now moves to first. Bichette to dive back in. Bichette goes. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2 again. Foul ball, he stays alive. Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball.
Runner on the go again. Stays alive. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, left field. Arozarena in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Big-time power. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Two-0. Just missed. Gurriel gets a piece.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Mejia too late.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Michael Brosseau.
Now batting Michael Brosseau. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Next one misses. 1-1. Two outs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco
Gausman back to work. Good eye right there.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Foul ball there. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Bounce to the right. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Wander Franco.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now batting Wander Franco. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
This one high in the air to left center. Gurriel landed the chance. And that is that. The Rays strand just the 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, Gabriel
Wind of the pitch.
Moreno.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Arozarena has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joel.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He needs a quick 1, 2, 3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Ryan Reynolds here. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. The wind of the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also at the field. First pitch just misses. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
On the ground to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. On to the 4th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 0-1. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Isaac Paredes now. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. In there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Out there to center. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead 4-0. Back now in Toronto. Bottom 4. And now it's going to be Bo Bichette.
For Toronto, the shortstop.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Bronco handles. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to Diaz. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. That was classic.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
2 outs, nobody on. At the plate, Michael Brasso. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. They say you win. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got it. Inning over on the strikeout. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 4-1. Back here at Rogers Center, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Manuel Margot. And a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Next pitch is downstairs. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here is Jose Siri. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Hard hit left side. And that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. The pitch. And there's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. The right-hander deals. This one popped up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Josh Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Comebacker to the mound. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Leading off.
The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Bounce to the right side. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Kicks and deals. Now 1-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-1 is cut on and missed, and pitch upstairs. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's George Springer. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Why to kick the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. That takes care of Springer, and that is that. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Bichette settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And stepping in is the speedy Wander Franco. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brandon Lowe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the inning. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 5 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Ryan Reynolds.
For the Jays, the center fielder, Ryan.
The pitch.
Reynolds.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
To the right side, Lowe picks it up. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And the batter now, Bo Bichette. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And he dodges that fastball. Up the middle, on the run, sent it over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Isaac Paredes.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch.
Paredes.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And he deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A towering home run. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. First offering, and it just misses. And that's a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is even, 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. There's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And here is Francisco Mejia. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Zach Littell gets handed the rock out of the pen, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Zach Littell.
And first offering is fouled off. Siri at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Smash down the left field line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Lowe. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hammered down the right side, the foul.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ninth pitch of the at bat due next. And fouled off. Runner leads away at second. That one lifted to left. Gurriel handles the chance. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now in Toronto. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Leading up for Toronto, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Chapman gets a piece there. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 7-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Gurriel.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Gurriel gets a piece. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-3.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So up next for Toronto, Michael Brosseau. He's 0 for 1.
Right fielder, number 20, Michael Brosseau.
And a foul ball left side. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the pitch. Just missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Arozarena puts it away, and there's one down.
Now back,
Stepping in,
second
the
baseman,
long ball threat, Whit
Whit
Merrifield.
Merrifield.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind of the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 0-2 now. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-4.
thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, number 55, Gabriel Moreno.
Left field, way back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-5.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane McClanahan departs, and as he heads for the dugout. We'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Peter Fairbanks, trying to protect his lead.
Peter Fairbanks.
And the batter is George Springer.
The designated hitter, number 4, Joel.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 7-6. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds. 1 for 3.
Number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Oh, now this one blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Vladdy with a star scraper. His first homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 7-7.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of his ballpark.
The Rays, they go to the bullpen. Sean Armstrong. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And the first offering is... Right-handed reliever. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. And another ball. And the righty deals. And that one in the air center field. Loud under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we are tied 7-7. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Rogers. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Back here at Rogers Center, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Rogers, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Got him. 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now here is Wander Franco. First offering way inside, almost got him. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And first offering is fouled off. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper.
Wow, that ends the inning, so we take a break. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still tied. 7-7. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here is Matt Chapman.
Leading up.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of the same, just like that, yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-2. Gurriel gets a piece. At the belt and fires. Got him. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
The right field.
a little anxious.
Michael Brasso stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Brasso checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Blue Jays go down in order. And this remains a 7-all tie. We go to the 9th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Isaac Paredes. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yimi Garcia. This guy could bring it velocity-wise.
Yimi Garcia.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 down. Out towards right center field. Reynolds on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. First offering misses the mark. And it's just foul. That is close. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Next pitch is popped up. Bichette drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Manuel Margot. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now batting, the 7th.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Siri. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Got it! That's the 3rd out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Leading up for the Jays, the second base.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is popped up. Franco moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays, known for his late inning heroics. Swings through that one. 0-1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Way back there. Gone. Ball game. Another homer, and the Blue Jays walk it off 8-7.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL East, the Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-7. The Orioles swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-4. Rafael Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL West, Xander Bogaerts was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Red Sox downed the Mariners 16-3. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Guardians got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-2. Mackenzie Gore collected his first ever W at the big league level, helping the Nats down the Braves 2-1. Alex Kirilloff had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 14-3. The Diamondbacks went deep 4 times as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. The Dodgers bested the visiting Padres 3-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Adam Frazier. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. In the air out towards right center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jose Siri takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty, and that's outside. And a 2-1 on the way. There's a swing and a miss. No score, just getting started, top of the first. In the air, right side of the infield. Frazier pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. End of a half inning of play. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
Oh, this guy had a bunch of wins last year. And I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year. And I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Bottom of the first, here's George Springer to start it off. They say a win. And the next pitch is way outside. And he deals. Late on that fastball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Bryan Reynolds here. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Pitch. In the air out to center. Franco makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now Josh Lowe. Burns back to work. There's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Over to first, and quickly one away in the second.
That is it. The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena, next to hit for the Rays. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Wander Franco. This one chopped up the middle. Bichette picks it up. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Two outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Brandon Lowe. This one in the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
To the right side. They get the force. Third out. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Leading off for the Jays.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. In for a strike. Strike one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Left-hand batter waits. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. This place is absolutely loving it. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
High in the air, out to right. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Cody.
One down. Here comes
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Big time power, great speed, and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. One check swing, appeal down to third, and he held up. Two and one now. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Way out front for strike two.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
he's fouled back. The 0-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs. And down on strikes. That ends the inning. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning, Isaac Paredes now.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Burns back to work. That one hit to right. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 2,
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That smash towards center. Grabs it on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
So the batting order turns over. Manuel Margot up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Going to count 1 and 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rays held in check here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Adam Frazier.
Leading off.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And the righty deals. So now 1 and 2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now it's Matt Chapman.
The 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. They say you went. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. Next offering is way upstairs. Righty delivers. Foul ball. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Next offering is fouled back. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. That's out number 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
It's all right. Shake it off. We'll get him next inning.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jose Siri.
The center fielder, Jose Siri.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Benintendi is there. And it's caught for the out. Francisco Mejia getting ready to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kick steals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Josh.
So up next, Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. And a foul ball. And he deals. Out to center. Reynolds drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back. And now Bryan Reynolds. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. They say you win. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And 1-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch just misses. Ball 3. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Three-2 on the way. And a foul ball. And here it comes. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. Now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vladdy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 19, Andrew Benintendi.
2 outs, base is empty. Benintendi to the plate. First pitch, not close. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round, but it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the Year the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, flipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Move to first. Benintendi back easily. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Benintendi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena.
Randy
The pitch. And ball one. And the righty deals. Swings through that one for strike one.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
At the belt and fires. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Nicely done for the out.
Nice dive and stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Now batting Wander Franco. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ripped on a line. Franco gone on the play. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon
Lau at the plate. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits and delivers outside. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The punch out there. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0.
Nice no-hit inning there. Nice no-hit.
Bottom of the inning, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
leading off.
He's a
for the
guy
Jays,
who does it all.
the left
With the
fielder,
lack of contact in
Cody
today's game, this guy gets
Bellinger.
contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch misses way outside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And the first offering is not close. Bellinger at second with nobody out. There's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Righty delivers. They say it went. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So up next for Toronto, Adam Frazier. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Rasmus picks over, and they got him. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 0-1. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Top 6. Here's a big power threat. Isaac Paredes.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And the 1-0. That's a ball. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. And it's gone. He powers one out to right field, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, number 2.
On the ground, right side. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. And Margot able to spoil that one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Left field. That one's deep. Banks off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Jose Siri. Hammer, base hit. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Francisco Mejia now at the plate. Up the middle. To first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's the power speed combo. Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Siri takes his lead at third with 1 away. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Randy Arozarena. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one man gone. Wander Franco, the next to hit.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And now it's Brandon Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Anthony Bass. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Slapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Matt Chapman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Chapman.
The right-hander back to work. Ball one low.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now one away.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Now, Bryan Reynolds. That one ripped left field. That's back. And out of here. Bryan Reynolds leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Check swing, trying to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Right-hander kicks, deals. Going to count 1-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That is the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's 7-2. Back here at Rogers Center, leading off, Yandy Diaz.
Leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Runner at first with no outs here. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And fouled off. 1-2 to Margot. And now it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Back safely.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Diaz stands at first with 1 out. The 1-1 in the air on the infield. Guerrero should have this one, and there's 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
In the air, center field. Reynolds settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Rasmussen back to work. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. And that one off the outside edge.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that one almost got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. Benintendi on the go. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Easy swipe to second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. Not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Bellinger up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Runner leads away at second. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Benintendi at second with 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Peter Fairbanks up and throwing. Poche, a left-hander, also throwing. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it's into the gap. Here comes Benintendi around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-3.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Adam Frazier next up for the Blue Jays.
The second baseman, Adam
Ground ball up the
Frazier.
middle, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back. Here's the
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, John Lowe.
So a lefty out of the pen, Gregory Soto. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, I think what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
The pitch. Bouncer to second. Frazier picks it up, sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, left field, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First offering misses the mark. They say it went. The wind and the pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Randy Arozarena blasts one out. His second of the year. It's 8-3.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Now at the plate, Wander Franco. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. That to right. Benintendi on the move. 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the lefty swings and misses. That ends the frame. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 8-3. Peter Fairbanks into the game. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The pitch. Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Kicks and fires. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And 1-2. And a pitch. Swings and fouls one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
At the belt and fires. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. He's in there. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Sean Armstrong, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Chapman stands at second with no outs. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. George Springer takes it deep, his second of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 8-5.
So many times the sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And now for the Jays, Bryan Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan.
This to center field. Siri under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
And the 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, bro, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Righty delivers. in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away. Benintendi up here. He's already homered in this game.
Andrew Benintendi.
Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Benintendi checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now an 8-5 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Isaac Paredes. Soto back to work. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Now one missed. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Downed ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is down low. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. Benintendi is there. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. And a foul ball. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Calls it in, 2 away. Here's Manuel Margot. He's a guy who does it all. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. Rays retired in order. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 8 and the Blue Jays 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andrew Kittredge. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And welcome back. Last chance for the home team. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Bichette is retired. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Check swing, no appeal. Is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs, 9 hits.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, Drew Rasmussen struck out 15 overall with the win as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 8-5. The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. The Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 13-4. The Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-3. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-2. The Astros pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Cleveland Guardians combined to give up just 5 hits as they dismantled the A's 10-0. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-2. Jesus Luzardo got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run, helping the Marlins take care of the Phillies 5-2. Cardinals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field.